Happy Monday to you. Welcome back to another week of the show. Big lineup for you this week, but today's show comes from one of you, Kimberly. Thanks for throwing a shout out with today's topic, which is how do you help kids with a move? So whether you're moving across town or you're moving across the country, I think the biggest issue here is fear of the unknown. Kids simply haven't had the experience of knowing that everything is going to be okay when you show up at your new place. And for a lot of parents, still the fear of the unknown. I think what's changed over the course of a generation is keeping that fear a secret from your kids. I think it's okay to show kids that you're a little bit anxious. Talk about it with them. It makes it okay from their perspective. They still need to know that you have a plan. It's not all right to just show up. You're thinking about making this move, and we'll see what happens when we get there. And don't worry, kids, everything will be all right. They're not going to buy that from you. They need to know that you have a plan. But on the flip side, it's fine to let them know that, hey, you're a little anxious about this too. You're a little worried, but here's your plan. And that leads me on into a bit of, here's what we can do to help the kids with the transition. Do your homework, parents. Do your homework. So if you're moving across town, you're moving across the country, find out what schools your kids are going to be going to. I can be of incredible help in this area, and I'm going to throw this promise out to anyone who is in this situation for whatever reason, right? For whatever reason you're moving, if you need help finding a new school, here's the promise to you. I can help you do that. Okay? You just let me know where you're going. I've got an incredible bank of resources to pull from. We'll make sure that you and your family get into a school that's a good school. Now we got to define that. What makes a good school? That's what I can help to break down for you, okay? A lot of the time we say good schools and we're looking at test scores. One factor, okay? Just one. What's a bigger issue is you taking the time to think about what you like or don't like about your child's school right now, and then matching that up with where you're going and the schools that you're considering. The older kids get, the more they need to be a part of that decision. So once you've laid it out, you found a couple places that you're okay with as a parent, then you bring the kids into the picture. You go and tour the school with the kids because, again, it's the fear of the unknown. So as much as you can make the unknown known for them, and it's the first place is the school, because their primary concern at school is not the great academics they're going to get. It's are they going to have any friends? And that's one of the things that scares kids the most about making the move. I'm not going to have any friends, or people are going to give me a hard time. So the more familiar they can become with the school, maybe even meet a couple people while you're there taking a tour, knowing who the teacher's going to be, you just make as much of that unfamiliar familiar for them, the unknown making it known. Okay, now beyond that, what's going to happen outside of the school day? They need to know that they're going to be able to get involved with some of the activities that they like doing right now. As much as you can make that the same as what they're doing right now with respect to things that they like doing, the better. Right? Make that transition as seamless as possible for them. That takes upfront work on your part, parents. You have to do the research. You have to make the calls. You have to find out where the community organizations are. You have to find out how to sign up for the Little League or where the dance department is. You have to do all of that work. And that is definitely, as soon as you know that you're making the move, find out. Okay? How are you going to do that? Start getting online. Google the name of the city. Google the name of the town. Okay? 2 additional resources. If you're on Facebook, you probably are if you're watching this, just throw a shout out. Hey, our family's moving too. Does anybody know anything about the schools there? Do you know how to get in touch with the community programs? Or my son's interested in baseball. How do I find out more about that? Use that network. The other is Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, push pause, get over to the computer and sign yourself up. TWITTER.com. Again, just another network. Millions of people are on it. If you're not on it, where you been? You just simply get on there. Hey, we're moving to, or does anyone have any information about the name of the town? You're going to get a ton of support. Okay, that's going to help you as the parent. The biggest thing though for the kids is, again, you've got to make the unknown known for them. And how do you do that? You start out by letting them know we're going to be great because no matter where we go, the family's going to be together. Right? But this is just one of the things that we need to do right now. For whatever reason, you explain that to them. Let them know you're a little apprehensive too, but you've got a plan in place. We're going to make sure that you're in a great school. We're going to make sure that you've got some friends. We're going to make sure that you can get involved in some of these activities. So again, they feel like it's going to be okay. All right? The negative, of course, is, hey, they're moving, right? And they've got to go to someplace that's unfamiliar, but that's part of life. Right? Whether you're moving to a new town, to a new house, or you're changing jobs, right? Or suddenly you're taking on the risk of getting into a new sport, taking a new class. It's all change. And that you're helping kids to become more familiar with that process, which is always good. All right, that is the big show here on a Monday. Thanks again, Kimberly. Great topic for today. Hope to hear more from you out there. Love to talk about things that are important to you. Take care.